Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. I will apologize. We are casing tonight. I have a violent headache, so we're gonna roll with it, and we're still gonna make something because I want a card. Isn't that bad? I'm like, I need a card tonight. So, what we will start with, we are going to use this incredible suite of products, the Wildly Flowering one. I've been looking at them forever. I had finally ordered the bundle, and then I was waiting for it to get here, and it's here now. So I thought tonight at least we could play, maybe we'll case those two, and we'll see how they turn out. I am going to use white card bases for both. You're probably like, what? Well, actually, maybe not this one. This one we could probably use the Mossy Meadow, but for the other one, I will. My only reason for using a white card base is because we're going to emboss, and I don't like embossing my card base. I'm not good at it. I failed to line it up properly. Hi, Linda Ashcroft. How are ya? So yes, I am. Yeah. So if I seem quieter than normal, which it would be surprising, it's because I literally can't handle the sound of my own voice right now with my headache. I don't know. What is with headaches? And they come on so quick, and then all of a sudden you're like, ah, can't see. Okay, I'm just gonna grab the coordinating embossing folder for this. Check it out. So pretty. But I was not missing our live. That was not about to happen. Okay, so I think we'll start with this one just because it's, I don't know, it's pretty and I would like to do it. Does that make sense? Ramona's in the house. Hi. You tried to order it, but it says unavailable. I just double checked before I came on. Really? Like I literally just looked. I really hope that's not the case. Okay, and I feel like I might need an actual big piece. Where is it? There we go. Are you it? Yes, I've got it. It's showing it's in stock when I just looked. I tried to check it before I came on. I can check it again in one sec, and we'll just see. Okay. Hello, hello. This one is sold out as well. What? I literally was just in inventory status report. Okay. So dyes are there. They're not. Oh, Oh, it's the stamp set. Shoot. Didn't even see that. I'm sorry. Well, it's showing that it'll come back in before the end of the promotion because it's just a stamp set that's not there, and they make their own, which is good. It's not waiting on the dies. So let's watch it. Let's watch for it, and then again, I'll let you know. I'm so sorry. I thought I checked. And I always assume that it's going to be the dies that are not available, and I did not scan the stamp set section. Hello, hello. Okay, so I'm going to emboss that. Now, this is this gorgeous, it's called what's it called? Dashing Designs 3D embossing folder. It's so pretty. So let's check this out. You can get this added to your list. There we go. For when it comes back to stock, and then get that order in. We know now. We are not waiting on orders, people. Okay, so because we know how fast things seem to go right now. So do you see it? It's so pretty. Okay, the next thing we're going to need is with our wild wheat. Now, I have not got to use these dies yet, so I'm really looking forward to it. There are the coordinating dies. Ah, my head is going to explode. Good Lord. Can somebody give me a new head? That lovely age, I'm also getting a lot of headaches. Didn't used to happen. I was not a headache girl. Now I get them. Okay. Little bit of, there we go. And I cut this. It's so pretty. I will admit that it wasn't necessarily the stamp set that got me on this one. It was the dies. I think the dies are gorgeous. Whoa. Ah, I'm so sorry. Are you guys okay? Did that scare you all? We're at 8.2. Way to go. You old. I know. I'm older than I used to be. Everything just fell off of a shelf. And I don't know why. So I didn't mean to scare you if I just did. You guys all just got a giant kaplunk onto the screen. Okay. So, ooh, I know it totally flew up. There you can see that one there. Okay. The next thing we're going to do in the dies is We can do the innards. Ooh, I see what they did. Okay, so now they took this same die. I want you to watch this because sometimes I have to like problem solve a little bit to figure out what they did. So now they cut another one in white, but they didn't use the outside. They kept the inside. So let me show you. And someone did ask if these match up because there is a paper pumpkin die that's quite similar right now. No, they do not. Okay. So I'm going to keep that in my white bin. You love this set? I know. Yes, that's exactly what it is, Linda. Yep, that lovely. Okay, so then that goes in next. Now, what did I do with the other die? Oh, right here, right beside my hand. Okay, so then the next die that they used for this, oh, I love this print. Just a sec. The flowers in this one were quite incredible to me because I am a real, I love blues. Okay, so now we're going to come into this gorgeous print right here. We're moving up the Stampin' Up billboard. I love you guys. You're so cute. It's only because of you guys. There. Okay, just a sec. Getting some floral in here. So basically, I know that this is going to fit inside of those two that we did. Okay. So this is one size down. So he's going to come right in like that. And now we get both sides of the frame. And then it looks like they've gone and grabbed some early espresso. There. Are you early espresso? I can't tell. No, you're basically losing my mind. And I just ate sugar and I shouldn't because I actually find sugar makes the headache worse. There we go. I think this one's big enough. Okay. So let's get our stamp set. Oh, it's a rubber mount. We're going to have to mount one. That guy is incredible too. Frame and outer. Wow. Sorry, can I just try the die? Will you guys, do you care if I just stop what I'm doing for a second? I just want to see what the die looks like. Do you ever get that where you're like, I need to see this one? And of course, I need to open a new package of early espresso. You skip menopause. No, no, no. I do not. Yeah, exactly, Linda. Debbie does pretty paper is the coordinating one. It's called Wildly Flowering. Yeah, Wildly Flowering DSP. Okay. I just want to cut out one of this massive die. I would just like to see what it looks like, okay? And there we go. Ooh, okay. So what we get when we die cut this one, okay, is we get both of these pieces. So we get, there's like a brown frame, an early espresso frame. That one's kind of fun. Or we also get, whoops, making a mess. You can just go with that one. So you can go like that and give it, because the sample card, if you look in the catalog, you guys, is actually a little bit narrower of a card. So I'm assuming more of a European. And so maybe I'll go like that just to kind of take up a bit more space. Okay, but I don't want to throw these out because these are really pretty. Now, next, get the stamp set. It is gorgeous. We're casing tonight. Don't be mad at me. I'm sure it's what you call a migraine. I've actually, this is the first time I really had my eyes open. I've been on the couch for the better part of the day. So I am doing my fake it till you make it right now because it's, even the lights are bad today. What do you do? I can't change it. So let's just roll, right? Roll with it, baby. Okay. So we've got that gorgeous thank you. I'm going to rough this one up just a little bit. Okay. So just foop, foop, foop. That's it because I haven't used the stamp yet. And I want my ink to adhere to it. Oh, no, it's all good. I'm not, honestly, a headache. If that's my worst case scenario, we're fine, right? There. Whoops. Maybe I'll use the other side. There. I don't want to put my hands anymore on it. Versamark. That's what we need next. Oh, I'm double watching a hockey game right now. I did put it on when I came down here because I thought, oh, I should know what the score is. All right. Stamped her. Thank you. I like the font, you guys. It's quite beautiful. No, you can never see it until I do this. It's the back. It's like right back here. And it's kind of going down into my neck right now, which I don't normally get. Just a weird one, eh? I don't know. What do you do? I'm sorry, but it's a good thing our mothers didn't warn us about aging and all the joys of being a female as you age. I know, isn't it gorgeous? The color combo. Okay, let's do this. I was just about did it. Oh, it stays just in time for me to emboss. I moved the embossing powder out of the way. Now I'm just trying not to burn my fingers. Oh no, man, I promise I'm totally good. It's okay. It's a headache. It was really bad this afternoon. It's a little bit lighter right now, which is why I thought that I would run down and get our live in. Your migraine's going to your neck too. What is that? Like I've never had that. It's kind of coming down here. But I have to say I am doing better because I couldn't open my eyes earlier. So we're gonna go with it's an improvement, right? I'm not complaining. I will take it. Here we go. Okay, so now all I'm doing is I've gone to my Stylish Shapes dies, grabbed the little small banner one, and I've done it in early espresso. Okay, now what else? Sorry, where's the sample? I didn't use any in that. Okay, so let's bring this in. Except I heard you talk about old age, so I might have to. Yes, you might have to because you're not allowed to know what's coming. Stacy, if you're young, you're not allowed to know what's going to happen. So you have to leave. Just kidding. Extra Tylenol, cold cloth. And I like even last night, my husband was laughing. I went to bed at 8:30. Out cold. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna get the embellishments. We haven't assembled the let's do that first. And then we will do this. Oh, hit cold, small amounts of caffeine. It's funny too, Trish. I actually avoided my caffeine today because the headache. And so I'm wondering too if I got a little bit of a caffeine headache. Oh, Stacy, I feel like you are. Okay. There. And we're going to use our seal. I am a little more careful because it is embossed, okay? I really try and make sure I get to the edges because it can peel. And you want a good kind of layer of adhesive because embossed ones will come up easier than a regular, okay? Just adhering that. Social Security is knocking. Back of head, is it? Okay, maybe I need to give the caffeine a shot after. I'll try it. Also, it's Saturday. So at work, I will admit, I do have 1 cup of coffee at work. So I have a latte at home in the morning, usually in the afternoon. Or sorry, not in the afternoon, after I get to work. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use my migraines are centered on one side. It's okay, so whatever, there's a left side thing going on here. And then I can feel like a weird pulling going back down my neck. I don't know what that. Whatever. There. I am not going to worry about it. I don't have to be at work today. I am not listening to children today. Not that my class is loud, they're not. But, you know. Oh, yes, I do. I totally appreciate the thumbs up, you guys. It does help us get them viewed. I know. See, now I'm all bummed because I had a promotion for you guys that I was going to do that if you ordered the bundle using my host code, you were going to get a free package of the embellishments. But why don't I honor that on the 24th? Okay. So let's do that. We'll honor it just a little bit later. Ooh, now I'm going to be weird. I would never do this normally. I'm going to stick the seal inside. Okay, weirdo. And then you just want to tuck that. It's like a puzzle. There we go. In you go. This is kind of fun. It's like assembling it. All sorts of headaches. Joy. So, do you remember when we were young? We were like, I can't wait to be older. Okay. We're not that smart, were we? SMRT. There we go. Ooh, it's so pretty. Okay, that's not the dimensionals I want. I need big ones. It's really from the slack. What? Oh no, what's happening with Andrea Wellman and Slackers? Those are cute. Let's go here and here. I missed the promo. Order about this bundle, sweet Sonya White. I'm going to make one more card with it tonight while we're on. But you can't order the bundle. We found out after I went live. So if you're in love with this bundle, it says it's right now it's off. It's on back order just because the stamp set, but that usually means it comes back quite quick because stamp sets are made in-house. So Stampin' Up makes their own. And so we don't have to wait a ton of time when those go out of stock. Okay. And so I'm going to include, this is the wildflower bundle, and we're going to include the embellishments. You're going to see them, but they are also on back order, which was perfect because I was going to send these out after the 24th when I could add them, but now I can just do it all at once. Okay, so let's add a few of these. These are really pretty, you guys. Whoops. Remind me of little buttons. And there, and then up here, we will do 1 and 2. Okay, so we just do that. And now I can't wait to be hungry. I mean, no, you don't have to order tonight. You can't order tonight. It's totally good. Don't worry. I'll extend this one till these items come back in stock. I'll do a little post because this bundle is incredible. Okay, so there you go. You can see that one there. So there's the gorgeous wildly flowering DSP. The dies on this set, you guys, are incredible. That's our stylish shapes dies. And then this is the detail embossing folder. Can't remember the name. My brain's having a brain fart. Okay, so there's one, but we're going to make 2. Now, the other one, and I kind of couldn't resist on this one because I thought it was so pretty with the dies. It's going to require a little bit of coloring. There's no fussy cutting, so don't get uptight. But we are going to use this paper here. Okay, so this is the same. French is, yeah, English, they usually come back quick. Like I'm going to say it's not going to be horrific. Okay, now I am going to take this and I am going to die cut a bunch of them. Don't be sorry for coming in late ever. So I'm going to die cut. I'm thinking I need 1, 2, hang on. 1, 2, I don't know, maybe 6. Ooh, are you tall enough? I think you are. Just a second. I'm gonna do a trick here. Hang on. Check the die. No, I'm nervous about that. I was gonna cut it in half and then cut them that way, but then I got worried it wouldn't fit. Okay, so I've got 1, and then I have got. I'll show them to you as I cut them. 2. Okay, so I'm going to show you. These are these dies here. Okay. Hi from Edmonton. Are you watching? I had on my list for the month, this month before the sale was announced. It will be. You'll be okay. It's funny because I just ordered it. I ordered it as part of the sale. So I've ordered it since it went live, and then it obviously sold out quick. And as I said, it was the dies that were intriguing me. Like that's the one that I was kind of like, oh, I think I need this. Okay. And you're probably going, what is she doing with 9 gajillion? But if you check the caddy, page 40, you can see what I'm going to do with this one. It's actually really fun. So where is my in color? Oh, no, it's in the drawer. I think it's in the drawer. I think my in color jute trim's there. Good. I had a little bit of a panic. I was like, is that at the lake? But it's not. It's here. There. Okay. I don't know how many more I need. Maybe 1. I'm thinking 1. We just get it. There we go. Now we got them. Okay. Hello, hello. So we've got these. Now, card-based color. I'm going to go with Moody Mauve. I'm not moody right now. Maybe if this thing hangs around tomorrow, though. Okay, let's get it. I'm making a bit of a, shouldn't be. Let's just put some of this out of the way. Okay, so we've got our dies kicking around there, and you saw what I was doing with those, and they're gorgeous. So now we've got this here. Let's try this. Hi, Linda. Okay, Amy, are you watching the hockey game? Now, what we're going to do here is we are going to start, but oh, that works. Okay. They kind of came along here and they adhered these down. So what we're going to do is we're going to start center. Beautiful butterflies. Yay, good. Oh, Leslie, I'm glad. I hope you're having fun with them. Okay, now let's bring this to the middle. And the reason I'm bringing it to the middle is because I want to line up the first one. Okay. So let's go. 2 3/4 is there. So we're going to put that on the page right there. Okay. So I used my little ruler at the bottom to figure out where center was. So I went to 2 3/4 and then I put that one on. Now this one is going to come on just like that. Okay. And then little friend. And we might need to cut one more. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Happy no Edmonton is down to nothing. Dan's not allowed to watch the Oilers. That is awesome, Amy. Hi, Renee. Okay, there. We're going to put this one down like that. Okay, so you can kind of see. Now, I do need to trim. So when actually, maybe I'll do it first. Okay, so I'm going to trim those side bits off that are they're a bit too wide. We don't need them. So we're just going to take the extra DSP off so it ends there. So you can kind of see it there. Now, the next thing that they've done is they have taken this and they have placed it into there. And then we'll do it same the next one. Oops, I'm having a hard time getting my seal. There we go. My seal was like, no, I'm not going to run yet. But do we have an, oh, we do. There's it. Okay. So we're just like, we're puzzling people. Everyone got it? It's like a puzzle. Puzzle them in, those two. I'm conflicted. I want Canada to bring home the cup, but I grew up with Paul. Isn't it funny how we're all, it's so funny. There was this thing on the news about how is Edmonton I can't English. I'm sorry. I'm really having a hard time. Canada's hockey team. And they were saying it was Vancouver fans that were having the hardest time buying into it. And it's like, yeah, it's just because we got beat by them. Okay. So do you see what I did there? We've taken them and I've put them all up and glued them on. Okay. So now I'm going to come on my trimmer and I'm going to trim those off. Oops. Apparently I did not do a good job, but I was trying not to cut the top of my card. That's okay. I'll make that work. I did a bit of a garbage cut job, but I can't really cut it off because then what if I just cut it and glue it onto a new card? I'm coming up with a plan. Don't mind me. I'll show you what I mean in a sec. Okay. Ooh, where did that one go? So now I need all my little bits. Okay. So I've got the bits. Now what we're going to do from here is we are going to, I'd rather the Oilers win the cup, if honest. Okay. Next, we're going to come down here and we're going to go like that. And we're going to put this guy in there. And then you can come over here and split. This is that guy from over here that we cut in half. So his little friend can go there. And then you, it's kind of a fun way. 80s wallpaper. Yeah. There. Okay, and then I have no idea which side I'm gluing right now. I put the glue on this side, that means I'm going over here, okay? Okay, so now let me cut off. Again, we're going to cut off the excess. You got a cork wall, that's fun. Need to keep this piece because we got to put it on. Go. Okay. Now, you're going to get a little bit mad at me. Just give me 1 second. I'll show you what I'm doing. Actually, just cut it off entirely, the card front. And the only reason I did it was I did a really garbage job of cutting the top end, and I made it look all kind of white. Give me 1 sec. There. I'm just going to make it balanced all the way around. There we go. And here. Okay. Now all we have left, oops, is this one I stuck to the counter. I know it is kind of fun, isn't it? Using your dies as like a puzzly kind of background. Oh, actually can feel. My head just kind of felt like it lifted a bit there. All right. And I'm just going to cut the last one off. Okay, so we got all that organized. Now, what's it got there? Ooh, what with a kind of funky way. So what they did here, we'll use our jute trim, but for the sake of this next part, we're gonna need my white scrap bag, which was here. So just give me a second. Didn't lose it. I just made a big mess. That's all I did. Oh, not you, not you. But no, oh, it's on the other side. We got it. Uh, okay, let's get this. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of mounting of our stamp set, even if I can find it. There it is. Okay, so for this one, we need, I'm just trying to see which ones. I can't tell. I know for sure I need this one. And I need this one. And I need this one. Okay, I've got it. So from this, I've got these 3 stamps. So I'll show them to you as I mount them, okay? Yeah, it is kind of a fun design. Just got my, yay. I know you're putting yours on right now. Good girl. Better off than me. I'm a little slow on that sometimes. Okay, so let's do this. Let me get on there. Tuck that one down. Okay. There. Tuck that one down. And then you are going to come over here. Now, as I said before, I'm going to give it a light sand just so that my ink adheres a bit better. Oh, oh no. Sorry. I'm going to say something that's going to make my Edmonton fans mad. McBaby got cut. Don't get mad at me. That's what I call him. I'm sure I'm going to see 97 replays of it now. I'm such a child. Okay, so we've got these ones here. And let me just grab, we've got our basic white paper. I'm going to stamp these guys all. Sorry. Don't get mad at me. I'm sorry. I'm so bad. Who's no, I don't, he's not Big Baby. Mick David. I call him Mick Baby. Sorry. Uh, I will tell you, as I will always admit, his hockey skills, mind blowing. But he will sometimes get penalties on other, like, or things that should be penalties on other players, and they never call him, but they call other people. I'm like, I don't get it. It makes no sense to me. So yes. Okay, so now I need, okay, so I've got 2 of that. Oh, I've got 2 of each of them. Okay, Alice, I can do it. Look at me go. Oh, it sounded like, well, he is kind of Mick Baby. Oh, yeah, well, I had so many of these. Okay, so Sonia, I was cutting for my team meeting, and we are doing, the trimming ducks, right? So I had to cut out 40 of that frame, and I was like, "I am not wasting all the innards from all of those," because it was a lot. So I thought, "Oh, I'll just keep them, and I will just stamp with them over the next." So if you see me using a lot of that frame, that's why, or the innards from that frame. Okay. Yeah. Grab another one, and we'll do 2 of these, okay? Big Jesus, big Heidi and I, we're bad. Heidi and I were giggling away when Boston was playing them. Okay, we've got that stamped in. Move you guys up here, out of the way. I felt like that was a lot of paper to throw out, especially when I'm often stamping. Can you tell my allergies are bad? I'm constantly itching my face right now. Okay, we're gonna do. I'll make it work. I have no idea what I'm doing. That one's yellow. So we're gonna go to Wild Wheat. Hi, Lisa Harden. How are you? I'm gonna go dark. Mm, So this is just my wild wheat. I'm starting off with just a little bit of dark down near the base, okay? Go. And we'll come up here. This is one of those days today. My husband's working, he works, they're 24-hour shifts. So he was working today and I could hear the sirens. And he works at a fire hall right now that's very close to me, like, I don't know, within about 3 minutes, 4 minutes, which is fabulous, except I don't like hearing his sirens because then I get worried about what he is attending, where he's go. Like, anyway, he's had a busy day because it's really hot here. And oh, I'm tempted to tell you to Google it. If you Google Lynn Canyon headwaters or Lynn Canyon, you will see basically where I live and where my husband spends a lot of time in the summer doing rescues. I don't look up cliff jumping. Um, I'm not blaming Dawn. Amy, I know I'm bad, but that's a good thing for me. They beat us, Amy. I can't be. Don't tell Dawn. That'll be like, this lady's got to go. It's only because I'm being whiny and they beat us. Anyway, so if you Google that, you will see kind of an idea of the terrain that my husband spends his time in. It's a little bit right. Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? Or my volume gone? You can still hear me? Okay, good. I was panicked that you were going to lose me. Okay. Just because my mom called, but I'll call her back as soon as we're done. Okay, next. It would be let me just you can hear me. Okay, can I just tell her? I'm just going to tell her 5. We'll call when done. Okay. Now, next thing we need to, we're going to do some Misty Moonlight. So that takes care of the wild wheat. Okay, so go to your Misty, which it is. It's one of my favorite colors. And although I'm going to tell you now, the name, please don't be offended by what I'm about to say. It does sound like a stripper name. You're never going to be able to look at that color ink pad again and take it seriously because I've said that to you now. But Misty Moonlight does sound like a stripper name. And I was so sad when Misty left, but Misty is back now. Okay, so now we're just. They always used to say that if you, I don't know, don't say that. I'm going to cry because wild wheat wasn't a color I even liked. And then I kind of fell in love with it. Like, it's so beautiful. They always say that you can find out what your stripper name would be if you say what your first pet was and the street you grew up on. Don't ever post those on the internet, people. It's people fishing for things that you might use as your password. So I laugh because I would never use that as my password. But yeah, my first pet's name was Brownie. Brownie. I had a little rabbit. He was so sweet. Mm, okay. Till the raccoons attacked him. Dang raccoons. I know there's a lot of people that think raccoons are cute. I do not. I don't like them. Dead to me. Oh. Okay, so I'm just using some old olive to finish up my leaves on this one. And this is my light old olive. I didn't want it to look too dark. There. The raccoons got my baby, my brownie, when I was like 15, and I sort of blame myself. It was my night to catch him and I didn't. And we used to always catch him. He used to run around the backyard during the day, and then we would put him back in his pen at night. And yes, sometimes you forgot. And I forgot that night. And raccoons came in. And no, they didn't like rip him up or eat him. They did, however, give him a heart attack. And then, like, super creepy, like a trophy, they carried him up onto our deck and put him in front of our screen door. I was like, and I was one of those things, like, as a child, because rabbits, when they make a screaming noise, it's not pretty. You can't unhear it. Anyway, yes. Raccoons are called trash pandas for a reason. I know, and they're vicious. They will definitely go after dogs or cats. Like, they are totally willing to go toe to toe. And here, they're big. Like, we have big raccoons. We're not kind of small little nothings. So I am not a raccoon fan. I'll tell you now. I know some people think they're cute. I am not one of them. I don't like them. Okay, we have to die cut these. So if you're watching me and going, what's she doing? I use something called a low tack tape. I have not very steady hands. And so this prevents, when I go to die cut, it prevents me from knocking the paper or knocking the die, and then all the work that I put in. I never saw Watership Down. Don't tell me about it, because I heard it was a sad book. Or read. And yeah, I've done all my coloring, so it'd be so frustrating, or it is so frustrating when I go ahead and I knock it. I'm upset with it. Okay, so I'll grab these. I got a raccoon that gets into your bird feeders. Yeah. Well, they're very bright. They don't lack intelligence. Okay. We're just getting some of these flowers. A peeping Tom raccoon. That's a bit creepy. Oh, yes. Yeah, and they're not easy to get out of a house when they get into roofs, they say, and especially because they can be quite vicious if they're younger there. I have to say, having dogs, it does prevent a lot of those animals from wanting to come into my yard, even. Mind you, they don't seem to realize, oops, am I doing that in the right spot? That Cooper would probably just try and make friends with them all. There. Um, just doing the last one here, and then we'll die cut it. Okay. You have bobcats? We don't have what do I have? Well, I don't have bobcats. I have mountain lions. Mountain lions and bears. Cougars. Are cougars the same? We have cougars here. What are cougars? Are they bobcat? No. Bobcats are smaller? Cougars are big. I don't know. Yes, the cougars are not scared of dogs. The cougars hunt dogs. They actually hunt people. We've had cyclists that have had cougars hunting them around here. I say it laughingly because I'm so used to it. Oh, you don't mess with geese. No, 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 no. Geese are psychotic. Geese are crazy. They'll take you down. Okay. Now, the last thing that we need for this one. Oh, sorry. You know when you cough, and then that hurt my head. We're doing well. We need jute trim. I know that I have, that's too small. Okay, so the way they've done this is we are going to whoop, whoop. Geese are crazy. Bobcats are smaller. Okay. I was like, I don't know. Cougars, they look big to me. When you see them, they've always looked large and in charge. I'm like, I don't want to run into you. And I don't want to have to try and fight you off. Turkeys, I bet turkeys are mean. Turkeys look mean. Do you blame them now? Like I feel bad for turkeys. Um, okay, let's come in here. It goes off to that one side. So I'm just gonna see if I can get a little bit more leeway over here. There. What a wombat? A wombat, isn't it like a marsupial looking kind of thing? Is it like that? Roosters are mean? Really? Yeah, will admit, not a big fowl person. Like I'm not really big into chickens, things like that. They're like as close to dinosaurs as you can get. They creep me out. The way they look at you. Ooh. Yeah, geese are scary. Well, have you guys Canada geese? Canada geese are psychotic, man. Take you down. Don't mess with a Canada goose. And little kids always try and run at them. And like parents think it's funny. I'm like, dude, I wouldn't mess with that thing because if they come at you, like they hurt you. Roosters will tear you up too. Yeah, that's what geese are. That's what Canada geese are like. You know, they always talk about Canadians and being friendly. I'm like, Canada geese aren't. They are not friendly. Okay, now they kind of cheated on this one. So I want to show you what they did for the last part. So we have got a sentiment in here. Um, and I was like, well, I don't understand what they did, but all they've done is they have taken this die here. Okay, so I'm going to stamp it first. Okay. We have raccoons, but you've never seen any. Okay, well, that's a good thing. Yeah, they do go in the garbage. Bears are a bigger concern. Yes, flying rats. Bears are a bigger concern for garbage here because they go into people's garbage and rip everything out and tear down fences trying to get to it. And then they end up getting put down, which I hate. They get put down because people put their garbage out when they shouldn't. And a whack from a goose. Yes, absolutely, Sheila. Like they're not playing games. Okay, you've been on my mind. I love this. Sorry, I've been on forever tonight. Really nice ladies from Calgary in our group. Canadians. Excuse me, pardon me. Please, thank you. Sorry. We say sorry a lot. It's like a thing. Okay, so we're going to stamp You've Been on My Mind. I stamped it in early espresso on that wild wheat. Now that was from the wild wheat that we already cut out. So you know on this card, how we cut this, I had the inner. So I just stamped it on there. But now I'm going to take the die that we used for the DSP or that we also used for creating that background. And I'm going to cut it out again just to bring it down in size. And then I'll show you what they did. So now in the catalog, what they've done is they've taken this and they have cut off the top and the bottom. So let me see if I can pull this off. I feel like I might not be able to. I'm not so skilled at this. Okay. Oh, maybe. Got one. Okay. I have a lot of, I should have checked the cutter first. I have all this DSP stuck to it from when I was trying to cut those backing pieces. Okay. And now I'm going to there. Sorry, I'm just trying to line it up. Give me one sec. So I just narrowed it. So I cut the top and the bottom off of it. So I did here and there. Your emotional support Canadian friend. That's cute. I love it. Okay. Now let's get rid of this guy for a sec. We're going to put him down just to get him out of the way. Don't forget to put one on the middle. Nobody likes a saggy middle. Possums. I know. You'd freak if you wouldn't, Leslie. They're really beautiful. They're terrifying in terms of if they came at you, but in general, they're more scared of us than we are of them. Only time you don't want to mess with a bear or don't want to kind of run into a bear is a mama bear, just like we use the phrase, right? Because she's not scared of you and she is going to protect her young at all costs. And your worst case scenario is getting stuck in the middle of a mother bear and its babies, like with one on either side, or the baby's on one side of you and mom on the other. That does not end well for anyone. So like I said, it was funny. Someone, who was it from our lives that messaged me? You carry bear spray like you do because you don't want to put yourself in that scenario. Okay, so now someone said they're dying to see what we're going to do with the flowers. So we're going to take them. We are going to put adhesive on the top back of this. And then we're going to start to incorporate our little friends. Mm, okay. That's it. I'm the same way, man. You mess with Mama Doe's the same. Totally. They will kick you to shreds. Mama Ange is the same. You mess with my kids this morning. Oh my God, I would have freaked out. Oh, Sonia, I'm sorry. Okay, so look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. Maybe they kind of tipped theirs. They dispersed theirs. Oh, they used one more than I did. Which one did they use? What's the one we didn't stamp set? Hmm. Did they use that one? No, they did not. They cut one more of that one. I think I'm okay. I think mine works. Okay, so we're gonna leave it here. And so what we've got here, we're gonna take that and we're going to find, oh, my nose, you guys. Gee, take it, stop. Putting dimensionals top and bottom. And you're probably going, why are you doing it like that? I need it to straddle that twine that we put down, right? Because if you stick the dimensionals and they catch the twine, have you ever noticed that nothing will sit flat and it's all tippy? You've got coyotes. We have those. No possums here. We have raccoons and skunks. They're starving and thirsty. Oh. Yeah, we get skunks. I don't love skunks. I've had my dog sprayed by skunks. That's not fun. Okay, there, just like that. And then we're going to grab those incredible embellishments. Ah, they didn't use them. Ooh, it's gorgeous. But isn't that background so pretty? Again, like I said, it wasn't oh, I lost the glue dot. Okay, so what we're going to do is, because I left the glue dot behind, I'm going to put the glue dot on first. Your last dog was a hang on, your last dog was a coyote? Really? Coyotes freak me out. Here they totally lure dogs in. So they'll send out the female that's in heat, and then the once your dog starts to chase her, then all the other ones are kind of waiting in the background, and then they take your dog out. It's a bit wild. There. I don't want to mess with them. We have all but skunks, lots of rabbits. See, we don't see rabbits around here, but I know my parents in Winnipeg, they saw a lot of rabbits. Okay. I think we did it. There. So we did 2 there. Okay. So you can kind of see they take your cats. Yes, coyotes do. I know, Donna, isn't the wild wheat gorgeous in there with those colors? It is. So it actually looks a little bit foggy right now. It's not there. That one's not super clear. It's interesting. But there, so this, as we said, this is the wildflower stamp set and die bundle and the wildly flowering DSP, and they're gorgeous. The dies are incredible. I can't wait to play more with it this week. Anyway, I hope that you all have a fabulous evening. The host code is there. I will open this up. I'll remind people as soon as the stamp set comes back in place, because what I will do is I will give you, if you purchase the bundle from me using the host code, I will give you the embellishments for free. Okay. I hope that you have a fabulous afternoon, evening. Trisha, did you like that? There was no fussy cutting involved. And I will see you all later. Bye.